Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about spending in Diablo Immortal, such as what's the best way to spend in the game and whether or not you should spend on the game. But before everything else, if you just started playing Diablo Immortal, play for a couple of weeks before you buy anything other than that battle pass or a skin you like. They are fine, but once you get deep into this spending stuff, it's just another word. So play the game for a while first. Now ask yourself this question: do you enjoy PvP? Well, if your answer is no, good for you, because resonance is not that important for PvE. You can literally do everything a whale can do without spending anything on the game. Of course, it might be slower and harder, but eventually with time, you will get strong enough to do any PvE content in the game. Of course, you can make this process little faster by buying things like Battle Pass, Boon of Plenty and Prodigy's Pet. I know many of my friends play this way and they are really happy about it. Of course, most of them playing since day one, so if you just started, you need to keep playing the game almost daily. Other than that, for PvE, and this is really good for PvP too, you can awaken your slots. It gives a really good buff, but of course, first you need to have a rank 10 gem. If you don't have any rank 10 gems yet, this has to wait. Now let's talk about legendary gems. If you are free to play or a low spender, don't try to get any 5-star gems at the start, because it's going to be really hard, almost impossible to rank them up. Instead, use the best 1 and 2-star gems that fits your class. 1-star gems are not that hard to rank all the way up to rank 10. After you get your first rank 10 gem, then you can awaken your slot with Downing Echo, which sells for 1000 orbs. A lot of my friends made this mistake by using all 5-star gems at the beginning of the game, and now they are not happy with their setups, and it's too late to go back for some of them. And remember what I said earlier, resonance is not that important for PvE. You know what, let's try something. As you can see, I have 6.2k resonance with all rank 10 gems, which some of them have even more gems put inside of them for extra buffs. Now I'm going to use different setup with only 1k resonance. Let's compare them, shall we? As you can see, if you have a decent gem setup for your class, resonance doesn't matter that much for PvE content in Diablo Immortal. And the gem setup I used for 1k resonance wasn't perfect, you can optimize it way better than that. I just used the gems I had in my bag. Don't get me wrong though, when the new hell difficulty is added to the game, it will be much easier with 6k resonance. I will have a head start, but in a short time everyone will catch up and we will get the same results again. So for PvE, there are only two important things. One, your combat rating and your gem setup. Alright, that's out of the way. Now we can talk about what to buy or not to buy. First, don't buy any bundles that only give these ones. You can't sell drops you get from these. For example, I had a 5 out of 5 star Bloodsocket Jade I couldn't sell, and I used it when I upgrading my Bloodsocket rank 10. I could have sold it for the max price if it wasn't bound. So you get the point, don't pay for these ones. And most importantly, don't think that if you spend couple of $1,000s in the game, you will be overpowered in PvP, because you won't be. To be honest, I will probably one-shot you. It's just an example, by the way. I'm not trying to be rude. There are some bigger whales that can one-shot me too. So don't worry about PvP if you only play couple of battleground matches a day. But what if you enjoy PvP and don't want to pay a lot? Well, from what I heard, the current matchmaking system is better than before for the lower tiers. I'm not sure, but that's what I heard. So just get in and hope to play with similar resonance players. Other than that, you can be support the whales with necromancers, or you can play barbarian, which is quite good with low resonance too. And I think that's all for now. Like I said, if you want to pay a little, go for Battle Pass, Boon of Plenty, Prodigy's Pet, and maybe some bundles that give sellable legendary crests. And of course, if you have a rank 10 gem, awakening the slot probably is the best thing to do. Alright, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment and tell me how much resonance you have and how do you perform in both PvE and PvP. See you in the next one.